The muscular system is very crucial for the body, as it provides many functions to keep us alive. Muscles are the reasons we can move, breathe, and flow blood around our body. It is important to know some information about the muscular system, as knowledge of it will give you an understanding on how we move and how muscles are one of the main reasons we are alive. Firstly, the muscles provide movement in our body. All sports need the body to move, therefore without these muscles we would not be able to move, which means sports wouldn't even exist. These types of muscles are attached on the bone through a tendon. Next, our muscles enable us to breathe. When you inhale, muscles will contract in your lungs. This will increase chest cavity space where more air and oxygen can be inhaled. Muscles also create your posture. Deep in the body, there are muscles that hold your body together and keep you upright. This is why sportsmen need these types of muscles to be strong so they can have good posture. Muscles are the reasons that the heart pumps, as muscles are held in the walls of the heart where they pump the heart to keep the human body alive. These muscles are non-voluntary and they do not tire. Skeletal muscles are responsible for producing heat, as they need energy, therefore they produce it. For example, after long exercise you will feel more hot as more heat gets produced due to how hard your muscles are working. When you are cold, you start to shiver, as the muscles are trying to produce heat to increase your body temperature. Finally, the muscles constrict blood vessels. These are smooth muscles which contract to mainly stabilize blood pressure. This helps your body stay very healthy. So the smooth muscles will contract to narrow the blood vessels, as the muscles will make the blood vessel tighter. Muscles need characteristics in order to fulfill their functions, and they have four main characteristics. Your muscles contract in order to make things move. For example, when making a flexion in the shoulder joint, those skeletal muscles that are anterior in that area will contract in order for it to move. This makes us able to move and in different directions as well due to the anterior and extensor muscles contracting. Muscles also have excitability. This enables a response to a stimulus in the body. This could be stimuluses such as hormones or neurons. Therefore, these muscles help deliver the impulse coming from a part of the body. As a result of this, we are able to recognize something our body is trying to tell us if something is happening, such as pain. The muscles also contain extensibility, where the muscles can stretch. This is hugely significant, as flexing in the arm will need your extensor muscle to stretch to allow the movement. This is important for sports such as throwing events. Overstretching can lead to straining or even tearing the muscle. Finally, the muscles have elasticity. This is where the muscles can go back to its original position after stretching. This is very important for posture, as if the muscles have no elasticity, then your posture will be different and you won't be able to stand up straight. Once again, the muscles could overstretch and strain, which will affect the elasticity, causing pain depending on how serious the injury is. This is why many sportsmen get pulled muscles, as they are always stretching their muscles, and many of them ending up pulling their muscles at one point in their sporting career. In the human body, there are three types of muscles. They are called the cardiac muscle, the smooth muscle, and the skeletal muscle. These muscles provide different functions, and they are located all around the body. Many people think muscles are the same, and they provide the same function. However, the three types of muscles are structured differently as well as functionally. The cardiac muscles are located in the walls of the heart. This is completely different to the skeletal muscles, as these are located on the bones attached through tendons. Examples of skeletal muscles are quadriceps and hamstrings. Smooth muscles are finally located in the walls of the organs, such as blood vessels. These can be found in the stomach. The main function of the cardiac muscle is to pump the blood around the heart, so then the oxygen in the blood can be delivered to the rest of the body. This is essential to us, as these muscles keep us alive. This is quite similar to the smooth muscles, as these muscles' main function is to move nutrients in the body, such as moving food down your digestive system. These muscles also try and produce heat when your body temperature is too low, which can lead to shivering. The skeletal muscles function is very different to the smooth and cardiac muscles function, as it provides movement. This is where the skeletal muscle is over a joint, causing someone to move with that joint. It does that by contracting and stretching. The skeletal muscles are the only voluntary muscles that you can move out of the three muscles. The cardiac and smooth muscles are both involuntary, where it works automatically. Also, skeletal muscles are the only muscles that get tired, where the smooth and cardiac muscles can go for a lifetime. Structurally, the skeletal muscle is striated, where it's covered in stripes and is shaped like a cylinder. It is covered in epimysium. This prevents friction to other muscles or bones. It also has a lot of muscle fibers called fasciculi. There is then another connective tissue inside the fasciculi called perimysium. This can contain many muscle fibers depending on the size of the muscle. For example, a hamstring is a big muscle, therefore it contains more muscle fibers than a muscle such as in the finger. Each muscle fiber is covered with a tissue called endomysium. Basically, it's just a chain of different connective tissues the more and more you dig into the muscle. These muscles normally have more than one nucleus. The cardiac muscle is also striated but is a bit more shaped like a branch. These muscles contain something called myofibril. This is a lot of sarcomeres joined together formed as a cylinder shape inside the muscle. All three of these muscles have this myofibril. Cardiac muscles have many of these. With the skeletal muscle, it contains sarcoplasmic reticulum, which contains a lot of calcium to basically enable the muscle to work. However, with the cardiac muscle, it does still contain this, but just less calcium. Cardiac muscles are connected by intercalated discs, which allow the muscle to work faster. This muscle cell only contains one nucleus. Finally, the smooth muscle is not striated, as it is smooth. This is because they do not have sarcomeres that cause striation. They actually contain many filaments in order to work. For example, they contain an intermediate filament that the cardiac and skeletal muscles do not have. Once again, these muscles have only one cell in their nucleus. Therefore, the structure of these muscles can vary as they are needed for different functions.